I'm Ron Cates, and right now I'm going to dismantle every social media challenge you have. There are 4 big challenges that stop you from getting started in social or stop you with being successful in social. I'm going to destroy all of those. The first challenge is people are very numbers concerned. I'll never have millions of fans. It's not about having millions of fans. These are engagement tools. So that, you can almost be too big to engage with. So it doesn't matter if you have millions of fans or not. The viability of this is unlike anything we've ever seen in the history of the world. Let me give you a real life example. On Twitter, I don't push for a lot of followers. I don't even know how many I have. I think it's 2,500 or 3,000. Last year, those 3,000 gave me more than 15 million Twitter impressions. So it's not about having big numbers. It's about posting content that they're going to want to share with their friends. Yeah, let's say you don't have a Twitter account right now and you open up one tonight. And by tomorrow, you've only got 1 follower on Twitter. Is that a waste of time? No. What if that 1 follower is me? You post something, I like it. It takes me less than a second to hit a button and repost that to my followers. And I've got a decent number of followers, but some of my followers really have a lot of followers. And some of my followers really have a lot of followers. So the viability of this is insane. Now, of course, right now you're going to ask me, well, what should I post then that's going to get this great viral effect? And the reality is I can't give you a straight answer. Every once in a while I'll come up with what I think is the most profound marketing concept of all time. I'll post it and 2 people look at it. Last year I did a picture of my blue tennis shoes on the plane on the way to Orlando. 2 million people looked at it. So we definitely want to know that there's a real person behind this, living, breathing something that we connect with. On the other hand, we do want valuable content. So the very best posts typically pass 2 rules. 1, are they going to want to share it with their friends? And 2, will it incite them to comment? If you incite them to comment, they're now making new content on your behalf that you can review in minutes. I don't know what to say. I think this is a good challenge to have. I get it. Most of you didn't start this business because you love writing. I'm not a professional writer either. Here's the good news about social. More than half the content on social isn't something you wrote. It's something you found and shared. And even more importantly, we have what I call digital forgiveness. With Siri and autocorrect, a lot of times you get things that sound a little bit funny. Let me give you an example. I know all of you have this too. A significant other that texts you and it says something crazy. My girlfriend will text me, pick up some swine on the way home. It turns out she wanted me to get some ice wine. Siri decided that meant swine, and I was confused and didn't know what to do. So we know that with Siri and autocorrect, sometimes there'll be a mistake. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real, transparent, and authentic. The other challenging piece is time. I don't have enough time to get this done, and I totally understand this. I was a small business owner also. I get it. I was wearing 10 hats. When am I going to find time to do social media? It turns out you can have pretty big impact on social, spending 10 to 15 minutes, 2 or 3 days a week. Now, obviously, you'll get more bang for the buck if you spend more time, but that's a place where you really get your foot in the door and accomplish a lot and move the dial. Even better, there are tools out there that are free that allow you to create posts that can go out later. So if you literally only have an hour a week and it's Sunday at midnight, you can create your posts and schedule them to go out later. One of my favorite tools is called Hootsuite. That's HOOTSUITE.com. They have a free version and a paid version, but the free version allows you to do this. You can create a post, and I can say, I want this to go to Facebook and Twitter right now. Or maybe I want this one to go to Twitter Tuesday night at midnight. I want this one to go in to a different platform at this time and this day. I love this tool. I'm almost 60. I've got 4 adult kids. I've got posts going out to them 40 years from now just to scare them. I'm still watching you. I'm very disappointed. You get the idea. One of my favorite posts ever on any platform. Usually when you think social media savvy, you don't think, farmer's market. My favorite post ever is from a farmer's market in New England. It was on Facebook. It literally took less than 5 seconds to type. It's 3 a.m. Do you know where my fruit is? And you think about that, you go, well, what's the point of that? Well, within minutes there were likes and comments. Within a week there were more than 150 likes and more than 250 comments. Now, a like is a pretty big deal. People don't hit the like button, without taking it seriously, because I'm putting my whole reputation on the line with my network. So those likes are valuable. It turns out that people are 93% more likely to buy from you again if they've hit the like button. Now, when you look at these comments and you scroll through them, and there are more than 250 of them after 7 days, you learn a lot about your business that you couldn't learn any other way. They love my fresh watermelon. They wish we had peaches in season. Parking's a real pain on Saturday. There's no way I would know this invaluable information without that post. So the very best posts, not only do people want to share them with their friends, but you incite them to comment. When you incite them to comment, they're making pages and pages and pages of content, in this case, on your behalf as a third-party advocate. That's invaluable. And lastly, where should I be? Should I be on Facebook, LinkedIn? How about MySpace? That was huge 10 years ago. There's 7 people still there. The reality is there are more than 1,000 social platforms already, and it's growing every single day. You're not going to know about them all. You're not going to be on them all. You're certainly not going to be an expert at all of them. So you pick 1 or 2 social media platforms that you like, and you do those well. So maybe you pick Facebook and you do a business page, or maybe you decide Twitter or Instagram is for you. You do those well, and then your followers will let you know if there's something else that's important that's come out that you're not aware of. That can't happen if you have no social presence to begin with. I mean, I'll guarantee you, bet you real money right now, that 5 years from today, there's a platform more important than Facebook that hasn't even been thought of yet. So are you going to wait till that one? No, of course not. You're going to pick 1 or 2, do those really well right now, and your followers can let you know as things come out that are even more important or more niched and nuanced.